Michael Edwards' legacy is already making things harder for Liverpool. Sporting director Edwards is reportedly planning on leaving the Reds next summer, and his work has clearly had an impact beyond just Anfield. Liverpool jumped ahead of the game when it came to seeing transfers that would improve the team but come at an affordable price. Sporting director Michael Edwards, whose contract is up with the Reds in the summer, was the mastermind behind the captures of the likes of Mohamed Salah, Andy Robertson, Fabinho and Sadio Mane. However, despite the success that has brought to Anfield, a problem has followed, as it has prompted the likes of Chelsea and Manchester United to improve the way they pursue their transfer targets. In the space of 2 years, Liverpool were crowned champions of Europe, Super Cup winners, Club World Cup winners, and Premier League champions after Edwards worked his magic in identifying players who could come in and fit Jurgen Klopp's system and improve the team. Manchester United and Chelsea have learned from Liverpool's strategies. And with Edwards potentially leaving in the summer, Liverpool have work to do themselves. One issue Liverpool have got here, which I'm sure isn't being focused on enough by supporters, is when Liverpool rose to this dominant force and they went and delivered 97 points and then 99 points. A Premier League title, and a Champions League, said Josh Williams on the latest episode of Analysing Anfield. If you look at Liverpool's rivals at the time, Liverpool were able to get ahead because our rivals basically weren't that smart at the time. Look at their squads. Chelsea were getting managed by Frank Lampard, they had transfer window bans. Manchester United were finding their feet, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was taking the reins. Having only really haven taken charge of Cardiff City in Europe's top 5 leagues. Liverpool were able to get ahead, and the only team they couldn't step in front of were Manchester City. And that's because they didn't really take their foot off the gas that much. Listen to the latest podcast from Blood Red by clicking here. They always retained a degree of footballing intelligence, basically. Liverpool's rivals carry more financial power than them. But the intelligence of Edwards put the club ahead of their fellow title contenders, as they were able to identify players who could fit seamlessly into the team without costing a huge fee. Manchester United identified 2 positions that needed improvement, and they were able to sign Jadon Sancho and Raphael Varane in order to fill the gaps this summer. One issue Liverpool have now is that I think they're largely trying to do the same thing that got them to when they were champions of Europe, added Williams. Your wealthier rivals are just smarter and doing better business than they were. Those gains Liverpool were getting in the transfer market, recruiting better than their rivals and making fewer mistakes than their rivals, aren't as much there now. Their rivals are just clicking on almost and learning from the mistakes. Man United are recruiting far better under Solskjaer than they did beforehand. They aren't rushing moves and are only getting players in that are going to improve them. Last year they needed a centre-back, but they didn't get one. This year they get Varane. Last year they needed a right-sided forward, they didn't get one. This year they get Sancho.